Wake up!
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film and our Back in the Day podcast. Shamanda, how you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm super. Thanks for asking. Yay. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
Okay, so this is our fourth episode, and today we're going to be discussing Saturday morning cartoons. Now, I know a lot of people, as we get older, our memory gets foggy, and we mistaken Saturday morning cartoons for cartoons that actually used to play after school back in the day, because we used to have cartoons on after school and before school. I remember as well.
Yeah.
Because I remember before school, I remember watching Dennis the Menace and Fat Albert and a couple other things. I think even G.I. Joe came on in the morning sometimes. So, and then in the afternoon, that's where you get your He-Mans, your Transformers, so I want to distinguish that. And even your Heathcliffs, who would beat up Garfield, by the way. We had that discussion.
We're not gonna get into that right now.
Heathcliff was about that life.
Heathcliff was from the hood. And he had his homeboy
Right.
with him.
What do they call the riffraffs?
They were, and they were just as bad as he was. Garfield rolled by himself. It was him and Odie, and Odie.
He used to pick on Odie, but he used to just sit and eat spaghetti and lasagna.
Yeah, I felt like he was more of a mafia type person.
Yeah, that's true.
He was gangster.
But he still ain't had no Heathcliff though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
okay, so we're gonna go over our favorite Saturday or even just obscure Saturday morning cartoons that we can remember, because I have a few obscure ones. Looney Tunes, that's automatic, man.
It's not automatic.
It is automatic. That's by themselves. The Sylvester and Tweety show and stuff like that, that's by themselves on their own lane. We all know that.
Let's get into it.
Well, you go ahead.
Let's get into it, because you done already started. So, don't look at my list.
I'm not looking at your
Don't
list.
be cheating. I know you want to.
Nah, I don't need to.
Well, you done already started because it was that. But we're going to go ahead. It wasn't just it wasn't a Sylvester and Tweety. It was Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner.
Yeah, I include, when I say Looney Tunes, I include all that.
Yeah. But now it's labeled Looney Tunes. Like when we looking at, because we look at cartoons still today, okay? If Looney Tunes from 1964, when they say Mel is on
You
there.
say Mel Blanc, I'm
Mel,
watching.
yeah. Watching.
Anything after like the 60s, or they say current, I'm good.
No, we're not gonna watch it because
I'm
the
good.
characters are weird and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, back into it. Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner show. Bleep bleep and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When it was premiered on that first Saturday morning, when they had them lining up with the red curtain,
Oh yeah.
and all the characters were dancing and coming around the stage.
On with the show, this is it. Tonight, what heights we'll hit. On with the show, this is it.
Starring that Oscar-winning rabbit, Bugs Bunny.
And also starring my fast-feathered friend, the Roadrunner.
Like this. That was one. What got you thinking?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got me
Okay.
thinking.
Yeah, we're good. It's a good time to get that brain going. Get them cells rejuvenated. But Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner show, hilarious. My favorite characters will always be I was about to say Sylvester Stallone.
Stuff for Secretary himself.
Yeah. He was the most cussing out cartoon
Yeah.
of all times
Yeah.
without cussing.
Yeah.
But the one that gets me the most, it's probably two well, two of my favorite ones with him in there, and it was the one with the ship, and he swam to the other side to get the oars, and then brought them back, and then got on the boat to use the oars to go. Hilarious. And then the other one was when he went down to the lion's den, when Bugs Bunny was going down there, and he was real quiet, and he got across the other way, to the other side of it, and then he did something to like it was dinner time, and he had a bell.
Oh
or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
and he did the bell,
Mhm.
and he was just sitting there with his red beard. It was hilarious. I just love it. And that was like one of my favorite ones. He cuts Bugs Bunny out so many times, but it was really, I loved it.
Okay.
And then hunting season, when they
Rabbit season.
duck season, rabbit season, duck season. Yeah, and then Elmer Fudd, of course. Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, I'm a fuzz man.
My name is Elmer Fudd.
Well, Yosemite Sam,
Millionaire.
you cussing out people too, though. Yeah. Wild E. Coyote.
Super genius. Oh my God.
I thought I saw a kitty cat.
Yeah,
So many
see,
different
that's why I
characters.
said that they in their own lane. 'Cause there's so
Yeah.
many different spin-offs and everything.
Yeah.
They're in their own lane. That's
Yeah.
why I said that.
Porky Pig.
Yeah.
He was hilarious too.
Mhm.
The one where he was in the haunted house with the leprechauns. Porky Pig. Do you remember that one?
Do you remember when he was a Pied Piper?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, and then my favorite one of all time
What's that?
is my Uncle Leonard's favorite too. The Three Little Pigs. Oh my God. That's my favorite one of all time.
He didn't go to heaven.
With the other place. Oh my God. That's it. That's the winner. Ding, ding, ding. I wish my brother Jordan.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna watch it right now.
That's the winner. Ding. Next one.
In the opera.
Oh, Bugs Bunny.
Yes. Leaving his love in the air to hold that note.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
The
Okay.
barbershop. It was called the barbershop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the one I'm going to mention is another winner. Ding, ding. Game over. And I just thought of it at the last second. Shamanda brought it to my remembrance, and she didn't know that she did.
What is it? Because I think
It's
I
not
got
even a
it.
cartoon, but it's the Muppet Show.
Oh well, I got. It's not a Saturday morning thing though, baby.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The Muppet Show.
Saturday mornings?
Yes, it was. The Muppet Show used to come on Saturday mornings.
Okay.
Um,
What's the time slot?
I-
You remember?
I don't remember time slots for none of these.
Yeah, I was just messing with you because I didn't think you don't remember.
Look here. The Muppet Show,
Yeah.
classic. To this day, I think I got like the first season on DVD.
Yeah.
Phenomena. Phenomena. Man, it was so many, man. So many. The soap opera Pigs in Space.
Yeah.
Fozzie Bear.
Mm-hmm.
The two old dudes.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. You have the two old.
The chef, the Swedish chef. I mean, the Muppet Show was everything,
He didn't
man.
even speak English. It was like we understood what he was saying. We did not.
Oh my God!
But it's the simple fact that they had that on there.
Gonzo,
And
everybody
it was successful. We didn't understand
have
a word.
have celebrity guest stars, man.
Yeah.
It,
And they be beating them up.
yeah, Muppet Show is everything, man.
That is okay. I did not put that on my list because I included something else.
It's time to play the music.
Don't.
It's time to light the lights.
Don't.
Oh man, come on, man.
On the Muppet Show tonight.
Ding, ding. Winner, winner. Right. See? See? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That made me think of something
I'm
else.
sorry. Well, that's
It's on you now.
well. No, let's go back to you.
Mm.
No,
Okay.
yeah, let's go back.
Muppet Babies.
That's what I was getting ready to
That's
say.
what I was typing in just now.
Okay. Let's get it.
Muppet
But that's
Babies.
what
It's a spin-off.
from the Muppet Show.
Yep, spin off from the Muppet Show. Had Nanny, never seen her face.
Never seen her face.
You know, they talk about all the adventures they would go on. It was just, it was for kids, daydreaming and stuff. Where kids used to daydream and play with stuff.
Yeah, had imagination.
Now it's just all electronics.
Screen time. Yeah. Okay. You kids today.
Man.
I mean,
You,
seriously.
you born with a doggone iPad.
That part. You
I didn't get no electronics.
what's part of the umbilical cord?
Right.
It comes in.
Yeah, Muppet Babies, great spin-off. They added Skeeter.
Skeeter was already there.
No, Scooter was already there. Skeeter wasn't.
Wait, which one is Skeeter?
Was his sister. Scooter.
Then yes.
Yeah, they added Skeeter.
Scooter was part of the Muppet Show.
Yeah.
But that was later.
Mm-hmm.
But he was part of the
Yeah,
Muppet Show.
but Muppet Babies, that was a good one. That was a good
It was a
spin-off.
really good one. I love the fact that they had Nanny. You never saw her face.
Mm-hmm.
But another cartoon that did the same thing was Tom and Jerry. Ralph didn't really watch it, but Tom and Jerry.
I didn't care for it.
It was the black woman
Mm-hmm.
with the thick cankles
Yeah, with the broom.
with the broom. She was always tearing Tom up too,
Mm-hmm.
but he was always doing something he ain't had no business. But anyway,
Right.
I just went on there already.
Not on you.
It is on me. So I'm gonna have to go here. I'm gonna skip one. Oh my gosh, I got so much.
I had 12. Yeah,
But we gonna get
and that's
into
not
it.
even enough.
But I really want to hit Ralph with this one because I feel like he'd be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Or you probably won't. The Littles.
We are the Littles. I used to watch the Littles all the time. Yes.
The reason why I like the Littles is because it really did make you use your imagination.
Mhm.
Because you're thinking all the little things that they used for everyday living, little stuff like
Thimbles.
thimbles and paper clips and
Mhm.
stuff like that. I was like, oh my god! So every time I would see a hole in the wall or something, I would just think that maybe there were some little people.
Right,
there.
right.
And they were just taking because you know, even growing up, you're like, dang, where all our forks go?
They do disappear.
They do disappear. So I'm thinking, are there littles in the wall? They're using our forks for stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying. It did. It was a really creative cartoon to
Mhm.
make them small and then using those little things that we take for granted that we lose all the time and they
Right.
were using it for every day.
Right.
The car, I remember the car that they had. It had all the and the thimbles. They used the thimbles a lot. So yeah, the Littles is one of the ones from the Saturday morning cartoons now.
Mhm. Okay.
So is it back on me?
Yeah, we'll go back on you. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna hit
Because
up
I'm on the
this
killer
one.
game.
I don't know about that. Well, you probably are because you're probably gonna go with the. But I'm gonna go with the Get Along Gang.
Oh!
Get along, gang. Each one so special in his own way. Montgomery's the leader and he's such a good sport. But get along, gang, get along, gang.
Yeah,
Uh,
Get Along Game was good.
Get Along Gang was children, teenagers,
Right. Yeah.
animals.
Right.
They had a panda bear, a tiger.
Because it wasn't like the Moose, the
Moose
leader,
was
he like captain of the football team
He
or
had,
something
like
like that.
the blue T-shirt, the blue
Like a Letterman's jacket.
Letterman's jacket.
Yeah.
And the thing that I loved about the Get Along Gang, so shout out to my mom. So growing up, my mom would always do something different. Well, you would experience that for Christmas, where we had to
Mm-hmm.
figure out the code.
Right.
The code. My mom didn't put our names underneath the tree like normal people. My mom had to make it creative. I don't know who other family did this, but if y'all did, let me know. But my mom would put like different codes. She would put shapes. She would put numbers. She would put phrases and different things that we had to figure out. And once we figured out the code of who had what, then we could open up our presents. So for this particular Christmas, my mom got us the Get Along Gang, and we all had 3 different characters.
Nice.
I can't remember which one I had, but I would always play with my sister's stuffed animals because they weren't around at the house anymore. So I always played with their stuff. But she gave us the Get Along Gang, so I'm
Nice.
that's always gonna have a special place in the heart
Nice.
for me. So okay, now it's back on you.
Okay. So what I'm about to bring
Let
up
me
was a
check off
staple.
everything. Yeah, go
A
ahead.
staple of Saturday morning cartoons, especially on ABC.
I already know what it is. I got
After
it.
these messages,
Yep.
we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And they used to have different animations come up, like heads would switch between the characters and stuff. And like the dog would pee on the fire hydrant and stuff. Oh, hilarious.
It did have a dog peeing on the fire hydrant.
And like it was getting ready to pee, but the fire hydrant would spray him before
With the
like,
water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I literally seen it in my head just now. That's
Yeah.
really good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, you got me on that one.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, because I don't think I had it. Wait. No, I didn't have it.
Yeah.
I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Wait. Because my list goes on. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. No, that's a different podcast. Another list for it. But yeah, okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay.
You got me on that one.
And the next one I'm gonna bring to you.
Uh-oh, I probably don't have it.
I'm about to kill a game because it's okay. So back in the day, before the new season started, they would have a fall lineup preview. It would be in conjunction with like the Friday night with Urkel and all them TGIF. They would have previews of all the new cartoons coming on in the new season. Oh, I used to live for that. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. You just get a jump start on what's getting ready to take place.
And you could not wait.
You couldn't wait. So they show you little previews and stuff, new cartoons and new seasons and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it came on Thank God It's Friday or whatever on ABC. They used to do it. Yeah, ABC was killing the game. They was killing the
The fact that they mentioned God on a Friday.
game. TGIF. Well, no, it was
It was TGIF.
I'm trying to remember the lineup. It was
Full
like
House.
Family Matters, Full House. Was it Roseanne?
I didn't watch it.
But Family Matters and Full House for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Step by Step.
That's it.
It had to be another one. I can't remember.
Step by Step is what, Suzanne?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. It was another show.
It was another show too.
Because I'm pretty sure it was 4 shows.
Okay.
But, all right.
All right, go ahead.
That's back on. Is it back? It's back on you?
I did too.
You did too?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
a fall preview and after these messages.
Well, I am looking right all on your list.
Good God.
So I'm a little confused, but I think that it did come on Saturdays.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, it's Smurfs. It did. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
So, Gargamel.
You got it. Yeah.
When they introduced the cousins,
Oh,
country cousins.
yeah.
the little bumpkins. Listen, I could relate. They were so country. They were country.
What was the cat's name? Wasn't it like Osrium, something like
That's real.
that? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny because I was actually watching the Smurfs the other day.
Okay, cool.
Not the actual cartoon, but
The
live
movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. Gargamel was something else. But yeah, but it dealt with some stuff that we didn't look at as bad.
Mhm.
Sorcery,
Oh yeah.
magic. Papa Smurf was a sorcerer.
Really?
He always brewed up
Oh
things
yeah.
in his house.
Yeah, this will take that bump off your face.
Yeah. Here you go, Sleepy, for you to wake up for the next 24 hours.
He gave him some speed.
He gave him some oat. He gave him something.
He gave him that Carlton.
Yeah, that speed. Yeah, right about that. I mean, yeah, they were little blue creatures, and I thought they were pretty cool that they lived in mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
So it was,
And all their names was a different action or something like that, or
and they use Smurf as an adjective
oh
now.
man, they was cussing people out.
They was cussing people out. Smurfing, 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 smurf.
I smurf and hate you.
Yeah, smurfing. Would they use hate? Because I was about to say I smurfing you or smurf.
Especially Grumpy.
Oh, grumpy was something different.
Yeah, Grumpy, Vanity. I mean, every name was something else. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Hefty,
Yeah, hefty,
Brainy.
hefty.
The
muscle.
Yeah.
I love how they used to create things. They would always be doing something, building something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they would always have Lazy doing something, knowing that he was gonna be asleep. So I'm like, oh, Papa Smurf. And Brainy used to get on my nerves. He would always get caught by Gargamel,
Mm-hmm.
and they would always have to get him out. But yeah, I mean, Papa Smurf was a sorcerer.
So that was 2 for you?
No, that was just one for me.
That was 1? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Is it time for me? No, you go.
Okay, so my next one is an obscure one. Only the real ones know and remember about. And this one was called Turbo Team.
It was a stormy night when a bolt of lightning forced me off the road. My car skidded into a government laboratory where a top-secret experiment was underway. I swerved into the path of Dr. Chase's molecular transfer ray, causing me and my car to become one. The incredible Turbo Team!
I'm sorry. I got it. Wait, was this the one that turned into the car?
Yes.
The red car?
Yes.
I got it. But look, I just put turbo. I said the kid that turned into a car. Yay!
Turbo Team, baby.
Turbo Team.
Yeah.
What was the theme song?
I can't remember, but I wanted to be Turbo Team. You hear me? I would
You
act
wanted
like
to turn into a
I'll
car?
act like I turned into a car.
Did you make car noises?
Oh, of course.
Let me hear them.
I probably sound like a transformer when I did it because I used to do that. Pretend I was a transformer too. Right, man. The Turbo Team. That was it didn't last that long.
It really didn't.
It did not last that long. That's why I said it was obscure and only the real ones remember.
Yeah.
It's Turbo Team, but hey,
It was a, oh, I just remembered something.
mm.
Sorry, I got excited.
You want to get it off your chest? Go ahead.
Look, why am I covering it? Like,
Because you was a cheater and you was looking at mine. So you're self-conscious.
Jerry.
Right.
Rubik's Cube.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have that on your list?
Uh-uh.
I just wrote it down. Because I was like, oh my God, I remember. Yeah, he used to form.
Didn't they have him in Wreck-It Ralph? Him and Cubert? Cubert was excited to want a cartoon too. My bad.
Yeah. Rubik's Cube. I can't even say it.
Rubik's Cube.
Thank you. I did write it down correctly though. Yes, that was a good one. That's not one of my ones. I just wanted to add it on there. You told me to go ahead and do it, so I wouldn't forget. Can I keep going? No, go ahead. Do yours. Do the next one. I got one. I got plenty.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Look, it's on the side because I was running out of room.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, man. Then they brought in the Chipettes.
Dang, their name was a Chipette.
Yeah, Alvin was always getting in trouble. Hey, I still can vision the opening intro. It was great. Alvin and Chipmunks, great Saturday morning cartoon.
I can't remember the intro.
They had I don't know how many movies they made off of it.
I can't remember the intro. Besides some screaming Alvin.
We are the Chipmunks. Coming on stronger than ever before. We're the chipmunks. Out in Simon.
Theodore.
Do, 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 do. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
Bob.
I had, oh gosh, I'm still a little confused because I don't want to confuse some of my list to afternoon cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
But I have, like, we can go on a whole rant about that, or a whole nother podcast. But I can include this one, which was a Saturday morning cartoon.
Okay.
Justice League.
Okay, I like that.
And
I like
absolutely adored the Wonder Twins.
Who didn't?
Because we knew whatever they formed themselves, one was going to do it right, and the other one was just going to mess it up. It was just part of their character in the form of water. But I love them.
I got to do
the monkey
right.
and everything.
Wonder Twin powers.
Activate in the form of. It just made you, again, cartoons that actually
Use your imagination.
made you use your imagination. Because we would emulate that after every episode.
Oh, yeah.
For everything, even wrestling or whatever, we would always do the moves, or my cousins would do the moves.
Oh, yeah, I used to always do it on my sister.
Yeah. Or, stuffed animals or stuff like that. And it was just part of it. He-Man. We used to do all those things. So it did make you create things. It made you use your imagination. It made you actually go outside and play. Instead of, because of course back then, come on, we're talking about back in the day. These are the days where we didn't have social media. Matter of fact, the phrase social media didn't exist.
You know what's crazy, though? What we know is social media is only like 25 years old.
Yeah. That's it.
Barely.
Facebook
is only 20 years old, pretty much.
Really?
Like 05, something
Get rid
like
of Facebook, though.
that. You know what I mean? Yeah. The reason why I said 25 is before Facebook, you had MySpace. And then there was Black Planet.
I didn't get on Black Planet. Did you get on Black Planet?
I did.
You did?
I did. But that's another episode.
That was before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get on that. Anything before me doesn't exist.
Right. So it's on me.
Yeah.
So this don't keep going on and on and on. Let's narrow it down to 3 more. That cool?
Yeah, because I think that some of the other ones that I have are
Even though I got 15 more I can go to, but
you ain't got 15 on your list.
I got a good at least 7 more I can go to on my list, actually.
So we're just gonna name all the ones.
We'll do about 3 or 4 more. Okay, so my next one.
Yeah.
OGs will remember this one.
OG, triple OGs.
Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. Come on now. That's winner. Is
that the one with Junkyard Dog?
Yeah, it was the cartoon with Captain Lou Albano, Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog was in there, and Nikolai Volkov, all the wrestlers from back in the day during that era was in there, and Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov was the bad, was the villains and everything. So Roddy Piper was in there.
Dog have a dog?
Mm-mm.
In the
he just had it. Oh, he may have in the cartoon. I don't remember. He may have. I can't remember.
But I feel like he did.
That was a staple for me back in the day.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good one. I'll give you that.
Appreciate it. Your turn.
Pound Puppies.
It's the Pound Puppies! Here's Cooler, Whopper, Nose Marie, Bright Eyes, and Howler.
home with you. Please take us home.
Ah,
Is that on your list?
no, but for Pound Puppies, I watch it all the time, and every time I'm looking at switching through channels now and I see Pound Puppies, I always hope it's the one from back in the day,
And
it
it's
never
so
is.
ugly.
It never is. It's always a current one.
Yeah.
From like 5-6 years ago or something like
Yeah.
that, and it pisses me
And
off.
they look like Bluey.
Yes, it pisses me off. Every time I go, I'm like, oh, is this it? No.
And they got the weirdest voices. They got the weirdest voices for Pound Puppies now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we don't like it.
that's a good one. I like
That is a good one.
I like where your head's at.
Okay. When we go on again.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I have on a shirt, but I'm not too sure if that is a Saturday morning cartoon. Darkwing Duck.
I think that came on after school.
Okay,
on
with
the
it.
Disney, on the Disney lineup.
What about Care Bears?
That's Saturday morning cartoon. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna go Care Bears.
Care Bears stare.
Give a hug. Care. Show you care. It had life lessons.
They had movies. They had books. They had everything.
But life lessons.
Yeah.
They talked about bullying. It's almost
Yeah.
like Fat Albert. Fat Albert.
Well, a lot
was
of
everywhere.
most of the cartoons back then had life lessons in it too.
Do they now? Okay, so I'm gonna
The
mention
more you know.
the more you know. The rainbow. Yeah, with the star.
Right.
Yeah.
And they had like celebrities say something.
Yep.
And the more you know, man. yeah,
Celebrities
good
back
stuff.
then, which we probably didn't call celebrities. We were just like, oh yeah, they from such and such.
Hey, it's Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
What do you got to say?
Yeah, exactly. It was like that. Like we knew him. He was down the street. He was my neighbor. Oh gosh, I was getting ready to mention something. I almost forgot. Did we say Thundercats?
I think that was after school.
Inspector Gadget?
After school.
Okay. And then G.I. Joe was after school.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
That's good. A pup named Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo, Scooby.
I still watch it when I can.
Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. Let me tell you, that slaps.
Yeah. And Scooby, a pup named Scooby Doo. That's on my list.
It makes you want to go and watch Saturday morning cartoons from back in the day. And for those younglings that don't know any of those that we just named, look them up.
Yeah, they good. You can find them streaming somewhere.
Look them up. I don't know if Flintstones was Saturday morning.
No, that was no, it wasn't.
Okay.
But Flintstone Kids was.
Flintstone Kids was.
And
And
that's on my list.
so the guy who did Fred Flintstone's voice for the kids,
hmm
freaking absolutely love that voice.
hmm
He did that.
Yeah.
I love the voice.
Flintstone Kids was good.
Yeah, it was good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Because I went through my whole Rich. I went through my whole list.
I gotta end it. If we're gonna end it, I gotta
Okay.
end it off on this one.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the greatest superhero cartoons of all time. X-Men.
Oh. So that probably did. Wait,
X-Men came on Saturday mornings on the Fox Kids lineup.
it did?
Yes, it did. X-Men was so good, I had my Uncle Morris watching it. Yes. X-Men.
So would I
The OG X-Men. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah.
You know, I guess I have to admit that I probably didn't watch it a lot. It was some cartoons that
Well,
I would
I
watch.
think
like,
he was outside. I think he was outside at that point.
I might have watched with my cousin.
Because I remember it coming. I don't think it came out till he was probably junior or senior.
In high school?
Yeah.
Well, no, I wouldn't watch it.
That's why I said he was outside.
Yeah,
And that's why,
I probably need to stay inside.
I mean, I was outside too, but especially back then. Yeah.
I said I probably need to stay
But I
in.
made it a point because Keith used to record them. Little Keith used to record. So
Just for you.
if I didn't catch it
Yeah, I
live,
recorded
I watched
for
the
you.
record. Yeah.
Shout out to Keith.
Yeah, but X-Men, that's a Saturday morning cartoon favorite.
Yeah, I think that we did. I got Dungeons and Dragons.
I got some honorable mentions that I'm just going to throw out there at
Yeah, go
y'all.
ahead.
We got Hammerman,
Oh,
the MC Hammer cartoon,
yeah.
where his shoes gave him
Special abilities.
yeah,
He flew.
made him become Hammer. He was just regular old Stanley.
It's got to be the shoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Kid and Play cartoon.
Okay, I remember that. Yes, I thought they was ridiculous in that cartoon.
And Camp Candy. Camp Candy was a personal favorite. Yeah.
That was a good cartoon.
That was a personal favorite of mine.
Recess, it was almost.
Recess was good, and Recess didn't come out till like late 90s, early 2000s, but Recess was really good.
Yeah, it was.
And an honorable mention for Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb could have been back then, so I'll put Phineas and Ferb in there. Phineas and Ferb is
I'm
hilarious.
sorry, but there's 104 days of summer vacation. School comes around just to end it.
Yeah. So that's our list of Saturday morning cartoons. Hope you had, right. Hope you had a good time reminiscing with us.
Yeah.
You got something that you remember, go ahead and put it in the comments.
Yeah.
That
That we didn't say.
we didn't say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shamanda, you got anything you want to end it with?
No, I don't think it's on me. It's on you. But I got Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh my God.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee. But I know I'll be a law someday. At least I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just a bill.
Ding, ding. That's the winner.
Chicken dinner.
That's the winner. That's the winner.
And we could just end it with our whole after these messages.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, love y'all.
Love
Y'all
you
be
guys.
safe.
Bye.